Are you setting up a Discord server in 2025? Well, in this video, I will show you how to exactly do that in under 10 minutes. And I will only show you the stuff that is a necessity and that you actually need. So let's get into it. Okay, open up Discord and look for the big plus icon to the left hand side of the screen. It might be a bit further up for you, it might be up here if you've only just started with Discord, but I have 4 folders, so mine's a bit further down. It should be underneath, above the Discover page, which looks quite similar to a compass. And go ahead and click on that, and then click Create My Own. You don't need to use a template. Just click Create My Own, and then click any one of these. It doesn't matter because the settings that we're gonna do is gonna basically make it so if you click any, it does the same. So yeah, I'm gonna click for Club or Community, and then name it whatever you want. For this instance, I'm gonna name it Test Server. We'll put a little smiley face. You can upload an image from here. I'm not gonna. You just click on here, and then you find a file. You will need to have the image downloaded to do that, but let's create it anyway. And voila, you have a server. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to go up here and click on this, and then click server settings, and here is where you can do anything if you're the owner, obviously, but in this instance you are. Here's where you can do anything, and if you go to server profile, you can customize it, put a description, put what games your server plays, so what it's about. So if there's, I could put, let's just go Rocket League, and then it would do that and save changes. And then traits and stuff like that, and banners. Bit that pink, do it purple. I'll do it light grey for this one. And if you did want to do a server icon, do it what it says, 512 by 512 for the best quality. And now what you want to do is create some channels, but not a lot of channels, because what a lot of people do is create 50 channels, and then people get overwhelmed and don't want to join it, and they just end up leaving. Whereas what you want to do, let me save changes. What you want to do is you want 5 to 7 channels max. So you would want a general, you would want general, rules, anything else like that, yeah? So for the first one, we're going to do a welcome. So if you just edit this, and you can do that and go welcome, and no, not that, that's channel topic. That doesn't specifically matter, but if you click on here, you can search for anything. So you can do that one, which is what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna move it to here. I'll do it like that. That looks okay. And then what you want to do is you want to repeat this for... Actually, I'll do one more. You want to repeat this for stuff like rules and anything like that. I'll just edit that again actually. And now we've got rules, and then you would want to put rules in this, and also you would want to make it so that it is, if you want to go to permissions, make it a private channel. Right now, don't make it a private channel, but make it so that, actually yeah, make it a private channel so that they can view it. And that's it for rules and welcome. You would make all of the channels that you don't want people to be doing anything on, you would make it a private channel so that you don't get people placing random stuff in random places. So yeah, I'm gonna add a few more and then I will be right back. Okay, so I have added a couple things to here. I've added a starter category, important category, voice channels, and admin. These are just a couple base ones that you need. You can have more like this. You can have more like this. Like you could have a I don't know, verify something, so they have to do a couple questions. You could have more, but for now I'm just going to put it as this. And somewhere here you could have tickets, so if anyone needs help they would just make a ticket. And what I've added is just a couple voice chats. Oh, I just joined that one. A couple voice chats, couple rules like this, and what will happen. And I've made sure to go to here and where is it gone? Click pin message. It says unpin now because I've already pinned it. But if you click the little pin icon, it pins it so that it can never, like if anyone messages in here, like, actually I'm not going to do that. But if anyone messages in here, then it won't go anywhere. It'll just stay there. So yeah, and a couple of welcome things, and bots is for like if you add any bots, admin general, just normal admin stuff. Right, okay. Now, you may be wondering, but how am I going to know who's who? How am I going to get different permissions for everyone? Now, here's where roles come in. So if you want to create a role, click create role, and then let's do owner first. So then just choose a colour. I've never chosen this colour. I'm going to click, actually I'm going to choose purple for this one. And then what you want to do is you want to go through and click every single permission for this. Like every single permission. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've done that, we're going to go back up to the top. Make sure every single one is ticked. This is because it's owner, so they want every single thing. And then let me just add members and I'll add myself to it for now. And let's make some couple more roles. Let's make make an admin role, and then let's give them some permissions, and then you could just go down all the way down to the bottom and just give them administrator, which gives them all things that admin wants to admins need, and then you can make a new role called member if you wanted to. Green, and then you would just give them default permissions, so none of these. Actually, wait, what does this have? Yeah, you would give them a couple of these, give them the same as this, to be fair. And then if you wanted to check what you could do with it, you could do view server as well, and it would say at the top here, you're viewing the server as one role. Select roles, and you could change through them. Like this. Remember, at the minute, would only be able to see these because they can't see the locked channels. However, an admin can. So you can make it so that they can and stuff like that. But let's disable that. And then what do you want to do next? So you've done roles. You would have more than this. You've done roles, you've done everything. And now what you want to do is you want to maybe do something else. You could do more roles, you could do permissions, you could put a soundboard if you wanted to. You could add bots, which if you wanted to do that, you would just go to Google and search Discord bots, and it would come up with it. And you could search Me6, that's a common one. And Me6 is basically just a bot that helps out and does stuff like that. Like you can ask it questions, stuff like that. But you can also get Ticket Bot, which is what you would have if you had a channel called Tickets, for example. Like that. If you had one like that and you had it in important, then people would be able to click on it and it would say the bot would be in this channel. You can select it for this channel. And you would just click on it and it would say you can set it up fully so that it's personalized to you, and you could say basically what you want it to do, and then you would just the member would click a button, it would make a ticket, and then they would type their problem, and then yeah, that's it. So yeah, this is a fully done server, and if you wanted to make one like this, then I hope you enjoyed. If you did find this video useful, I would appreciate if you like and subscribe, and yeah, hopefully there will be maybe another supermarket video out soon, maybe a tutorial on some farms in Minecraft, whatever I'd choose. But this is another good one, this is another good one that I have for a server called penguin.gg, where I have this as the welcome. So if you're on a server that had this, you could just go like this. You could copy it, and then you could go to your welcome bit, and then you could paste it. And if you didn't want this here, you could just delete this and then create a new one instead. You could put this and then make sure to pin messages that you want to keep. But if you do copy it from someone else, try and change it a little bit. But yeah, that is all for today, and I will see you in the next video.